Today we're using the #1 PU-21 crossbar class setup here in Black Ops 6. I made an overpowered class setup that you guys can dominate lobbies with. Let's get right into the attachments. For my first attachment for the muzzle, I had the compensator for the 2 ticks of vertical recoil control. Now at first I was going to use the suppressor so that way I could stay off the radar, but I noticed whenever I did take those longer range engagements, my gun was shaking a lot and it didn't have the best recoil. So that's why I chose the compensator, just so it smooth out those longer ranges and the gun's not shaking too much. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with the stats, we're getting 20% to the recoil gun kick control and then 30% to the vertical recoil control. For my next attachment for the barrel, I had the reinforced barrel for the 3 ticks of damage range as well as 2 ticks of bullet velocity. I personally love the reinforced barrel on this thing just because it is giving you a better damage range as well as bullet velocity, which is definitely going to help out at those longer range engagements, so that way you have a faster TTK and your bullets are connecting a lot faster. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 15% to the bullet velocity, and then the damage at effective range is 52.6 and the damage on that is 27, and then the damage beyond range is 52.6 and the damage on that is 21. For my next attachment for the underbarrel, I had the crossbar, and this is going to give you the crossbar ADS, 3 ticks of ADS speed, and then 2 ticks of aim walking movement speed. If you guys don't know what the crossbar ADS is, it's basically this. It's like a hip fire ADS, so it's very easy to move around. You're going to have a very fast ADS speed as well as strafe speed, so make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 24% to the ADS movement speed, 17% to the ADS speed, and then 17% to the jump ADS speed. For my next attachment for the magazine, I had the extended mag 2, and I personally love this thing. I haven't really tried out any of the fast mags, but I mainly just use the extended mag 1 just so I don't have to reload as much and I can get a lot more feeds. For my next attachment for the rear grip, I had the quick draw grip, and this is going to give you 3 ticks to the ADS speed. I personally love using the quick draw attachment on this thing, but you could also use the ergonomic grip if you're not mainly trying to focus on ADS speed. This will also speed up your ADS speed whenever you're sliding and ADSing. So you could either use whichever one you guys want, but in the gameplay I was using the quick draw grip. You guys can see here you're getting 22% to the ADS speed and 22% to the jump ADS speed. For my next attachment for the stock, I had the balance stock, and this is going to give you 2 ticks to the strafing movement speed, 2 ticks to the movement speed, 2 ticks to the hip fire movement speed, and then 1 tick to the aim walking movement speed. Since this thing is an LMG, it's not going to be the fastest moving weapon, so that's mainly why I put this attachment on. We're going to be gaining a very good strafe speed as well as movement speed, so make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 13% to the movement speed, 23% to the crouch movement speed, and then 11% to the ADS movement speed. For my next attachment for the laser, I had the steady aim laser, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of hip fire spread. I was mainly using this just so my shots hit a lot more often, so make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with the stats, you're getting 30% to the hip fire max spread. Finally, for the fire mods, I had the FMJ attachment just so I could shoot through walls if people are trying to hide. Here are all the perks on the screen. For the wildcard, make sure you guys are using Gunfighter so that way you guys can have all these attachments. Here are all the attachments on the screen with these stats. If you guys are new, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace. Today we're using the stinky PU with the crossbar. It looks like my team is some OBJ demons. Alright, maybe not. Maybe we're playing against some nerds. Alright, this dude's microphone is absolutely irritating. It just sounds like a raindrop. Like, what is that sound in his headphones? Genuinely confused. Is this man stuck in a pipe leak? Oh my god, my character just bounced. Alright, we gotta go this way. I'm pretty sure some of them are. We've taken control. This way. No. My aim is absolutely terrible sometimes with this thing. There gotta be one up top, right? No. I might make a video on my second channel where I get every single melee weapon done. Alright, yeah, those gunfights you are not gonna win like that. Dude, how does this dude just know where I was? Unless he's just really lucky with those wall bangs. I don't know.
Hostiles have the hard point. Requesting CUAV above. TACOM, I need
This
eyes
dude
overhead.
right here in the corner somewhere. Oh, give me, I got you.
Hard point locked down.
UAV fuel check 50%.
Hard point is secure. Hard point is active. Attaching the hard point.
300 off my streaks.
TACOM, I need eyes overhead. UAV commencing surveillance operation.
Requesting recon above.
Dude. Oh! It's a stupid blueprint.
Hostile identified.
Didn't even know it made a noise like that. That's really weird.
Green line spotted.
BO4ing it.
Help you.
Alright, I don't. I wallbanged the spring mine!
Hard point identified.
Well, since we got my streaks, we can push.
Thank you.
I guess not.
Hard point active.
I'm very confused about where in the frick my hater is.
Enemy field upgrade active.
Just a suggestion, maybe you should let me use the streak I earned.
Enemy with subtext.
Can I climb up this?
Daddy, mine.
I couldn't. Bro, he's just using a Krig.
Engaging with war machine.
Stinky loser.
Hard point is secure.
Dang, what killed me? A
Hostiles attaching
freaking
the hard point.
bomb blast trap.
Hard point locked down. Hard point located. Bringing in recon.
Oh wait, right here, buddy. Teammate, look at your mini-map, bozo. Still killed one of your friends. Stinky man.
Hard point is
Alright, let's go, team. We all need to be on this thing.
Mano, check your aim.
Oh my god, this is bringing me back to the BO4 days. With the amount of OBJ I'm doing right now. I feel like I should be camping in the back of the spawn for a gunship. No way.
TACOM, launching UAV. Commence harp overflight.
Hostile attached
I
to
wonder
hard
what we're gonna get for the new weapons. Very curious on that.
Hard point locked down.
I do want to unlock all the weapons dark matter though and nebula at some point, so I'll probably do a video on that. I'm just getting dark matter though. Nebula's kind of boring, I can't lie.
Hard point active.
Unless you guys do want to see that and see how I do get nebula really, really fast. There is a trap on the Morse map. I'm not even sure how to say it correctly, but the map with the swords, there is a glitch where if you do use the trap with a Molotov, you do get the headshots easy. That's just if you don't feel like doing anything. If you want to get the headshots easy with doing stuff without doing that, you could just go on the top of the bank.
C4 detonated. TACOM, getting
I don't
eyes
even know how I killed that man.
Attached to hard point. Hard point locked down.
Commence overflight.
TACOM, give me a UAV.
UAV accepted.
We still got the hater up.
Hard point located.
That's some nice news. We're up on the score by a good amount.
Hard point
Get a
set.
harp on station. UAV flag at 50% on my mount. Mark.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Using stim.
Oh, we can play this game with that.
War machine friendly fire. UAV overflight.
Hard point is secure. West point requesting UAV.
We can play that game, buddy boy.
They've got an archangel.
Oh, heck no.
Sliding on mover. 15 hostiles.
All right, we're going a little bit crazy. We're gonna need to sit back a bit and play like a
Marking LBB on target.
scared person, because right now I am a scared person trying to get this
Level
work.
drop.
Booster.
Has an over pulling in UAV.
This is death trap. I gotta get out of here.
AO. Hardpoint is secure.
Stupid man.
Archangel.
Hardpoint located. TACOM, I need eyes overhead.
Oh. Oh my god, I almost just choked that.
Hardpoint is active. That's the hardpoint.
I'm not playing that. We're not doing that.
Hardpoint locked down.
C4 eliminated.
Let's capture the hardpoint.
Visual sleeper agent.
Hardpoint is secure.
25 kills. Estoy prendida.
Let me live, let me live.
Enemy down.
That's the hardpoint.
Flippity flooping, and nobody's getting a UAV.
Hardpoint locked down. Let's capture the hardpoint. Hardpoint is
We got the nuke. Holy smokes.
TACOM.
Now I can actually chill out a little bit. Oh my god, like I'm actually nervous.
Hardpoint active. Hardpoint is secure.
Hand doesn't hurt as much. Because my dog bit my thumb, and that's my movement finger, so I thought my movement was going to be absolute dog. So, it's not. And we won the game either way. I wasn't sure if I was going to nuke this lobby. Because there were some kids that were frying me. I ain't gonna lie. Ah, dang, we died off the nuke, but we got 79 right now. Not too bad. Wasn't sure if we were gonna win because these dudes were pretty crazy on the hill.
Don't get cocky. This shit ain't over.
But we managed to hold it down and get the nuke. We didn't even use the war machine too much for it.
Hardpoint located.
Like sometimes I'd be
That's the hardpoint.
trying to get a war machine only nuke. I would probably definitely be able to do that. It's just very difficult. I'd need to kill them in clusters. I did that in Cold War where I got a score streak only nuke. That was not too hard, I can't lie.
Let's capture the hardpoint.
Once I see this thing get close down, I'll probably call in the nuke. Or I'm definitely gonna call in the nuke.
Trigger C4. Play with fire. What you think was gonna happen? Gotta move it.
I wonder if they're gonna say anything at the end of the game.
Hardpoint locked down.
Alright, I'm gonna call in the nuke. Screw it. There's not too much game left. We're probably gonna win the point anyways. But there we go. We got the nuke. I wonder if they're gonna say anything. Hopefully they do. It'd be funny if they start raging. If they're not shooting. That's what happened the last time. Whenever I used the GP. But there we go. 86 kills. If you guys are new, make sure you guys like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.